One of my biggest dreams growing up was to become part of the girls' debate team in my country, El Salvador. So in my freshman year, I tried for the first time and bam, I got rejected in the first round. But it's all good. I still had 3 more years to get in. So let's keep going. Sophomore year, I passed the first, then bam, I got rejected in the second. Disappointing, but I still had 2 more tries. Junior year, I passed the first, second, and great. Only the last round left, and they rejected me there again. Are you kidding me? Is it the third time supposed to be a charm? Well, no, at least not in this case. I was feeling so defeated, but my senior year came and I tried one last time and I made the team. All the hard work paid off. But then life threw at me one big slap. You have probably experienced one of those before. There were 2 teams at my school, one of boys, one of girls. But the competition we were attending announced that only one of them was allowed to go and that it needed to be mixed and the participants reduced by half. And guess who got kicked out again of the team? I am not going to lie, I had never felt so defeated as I did that day. It was very devastating. But a few days later, a friend invited me to join his research team for another competition, which sounded like a good opportunity. But I was feeling so defeated that at first, I turned down his offer. But then I realized that I couldn't stay in that depressive state forever and that I needed to get back on my feet. So I did. I joined the team and enjoyed it so much. But most importantly, what I learned from this experience is that defeat is a necessary step on the road to success. But most importantly, it teaches us how to build resilience. Now, let me convince you about the importance of developing this quality. First, I'll begin by defining resilience. Then I'll give you its benefits with some concrete examples. And lastly, actions that you can take today to become more resilient. As defined by the American Psychological Association, resilience is the process and outcome of successfully adapting to significant life challenges. It is a quality that allows people to be knocked down by life just to come back stronger than ever. A study published by the National Library of Medicine confirmed that those with greater resilience are able to bounce back from stressful situations faster and spend less time in that negative emotional state. Let's look at some of the benefits of building resilience, shall we? Firstly, your knowledge increases. Henry Ford, for example, after he failed at 3 car companies, he quickly learned what not to do to succeed in the car industry. But what if he had never encountered those defeats? The car company, as we know it today, would probably not exist. Secondly, you learn to build confidence in yourself. J.K. Rowling, while she was writing her first book, she was struggling with unemployment, depression, and had a child fully dependent on her. When she submitted her novel, she was rejected by 12 publishers. And even when she was accepted, she was advised to take a day job because she was not going to be successful. But she had confidence in herself, and things turned out pretty great for her. Then you transform failure into success. Steven Spielberg. He was rejected from the film school of his dreams 3 times. He eventually got into another college just to drop out a few months later. But after 35 years, he went back and he finished his degree. He began to work in the industry, and the rest is history. And lastly, you find strength within yourself you never knew you had. Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you know that his recipe was turned down more than 1,000 times before he found a restaurant to collaborate with him? It takes a lot of strength to come back from that much rejection. Now that you know about the amazing benefits of building resilience, let's examine how you today can start becoming more resilient. Firstly, give everyday purpose. Engage in activities that make you feel accomplished and that give you a sense of satisfaction. Remain hopeful. You cannot undo the past, but you can always look at the future and keep a positive view in it. Take initiative. Identify the weaknesses in your life right now and design a plan to overcome them step by step. And lastly, learn from experience. Think about how in the past you have dealt with defeat and write down those abilities and tactics that got you through that difficult moment. I want to conclude by saying that I do understand that sometimes in life our challenges temporarily defeat us. Trust me, I've been there. But it's important to remember that there is always a chance to become more resilient in those opportunities. You probably know this phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I believe that it is so true. How will you become more strong and resilient if you don't face weakness and defeat first? It's simply impossible. Give resilience in your life a chance, and I promise you, you won't regret at all partaking of its benefits. Thank you.